They both pressed their function keys at the same time, as if in no time at all. As if no time had passed at all, they were sitting in Solo's bedroom with the silver book open before them. "How come we're here?" asked Toll. "I left the book in the tunnel." "Who knows?" said Jax. "Just whatever you do, don't look at the book." Toll laughed. "Don't be silly," said Toll. It's open at a very interesting page, and not by accident, I'll bet." "No," said Jax. "Let me take a photo of the words, and then we can read them from the photo." Toll nodded. "Probably a good idea," he said. Jax used her device to snap a picture of the book, and they hid the actual book under a pile of Solo's clothes. "Okay," said Toll, looking at the photo. "What have we got?" Jack studied the image. The heading at the top of the page says "Using Pass-outs," and then there's a lot about how to become a reader, an author, a character, and even a publisher of the training manual about entering virtual worlds. Toll pulled a face. "Once a reader has become an author and a character," he read, "it is necessary to use pass-outs to return to the actual book." Jackson Toll learned that regular reunions were held for all characters, authors, and readers of the book. It went on to say that everyone would be invited to attend reunions and their invitations would be sent to them in many clever ways. Suddenly, Solo burst into his room. "Hey!" he exclaimed. "How long have you been back?" "Where's the silver book?" "Please, I don't want to look at it. I've just come back from my first training session, and I'm so tired. Don't show it to me." Jax agreed. "We've been inside the book, in its world," she said. "It's exhausting." Jax pulled the little book from under Solo's clothes and put it onto Solo's shelf with its spine facing inwards so that no one could read even its title. "Grank's in there," said Toll. "I thought we could go and look for him one day." "Excellent," said Solo, "but not today." Jax grinned. "I'd love to meet the old guy," she said. "But there's stuff happening here first," said Toll. "Bad stuff," said Solo. "I've got to meet up with Dodger this morning. I missed their rescue attempt last night. Long story, but I was off with Godot on a mission." "Godot?" asked Toll. "Best labradoodle ever," said Solo. "Come on, I'm starving. Mum's made soup and bread. She'll be massively pleased to see you two." "I'm starved," said Toll. "All we've had is chocolate and sweets." "Oh, poor you," said Solo, thumping Toll on his back. "Can't wait to hear about your adventure," said Toll. "And I'll tell you about ours. It was wild." "We had Halo as our mentor," said Jax. "Who was yours?" "Godot," said Solo. "He's the best. There was an underground train and we had to swim underwater for ages. I thought I was going to drown." "No way," said Toll. "How long have you been back?" "No time at all," said Solo. "I'm so glad you're back, though. Mum's been mega worried. You've been gone for 4 days." "I was only away for less than one." "Different time zones," said Jax. "Your poor mum." Solo grinned. "I had so much fun," he said. "And hey, I met the princess of the magic sea dragons." "Jealous," said Jax. "And, oh, I have a message from her. It's really important, so I'd better tell you now." Toll looked at his brother seriously. "Do," he said. "But can I tell anyone?" "Well, me, obviously," said Solo, "but Jax, you'd better not listen just in case." Jax nodded. "Of course," she said, blocking her ears. "Now," said Solo, "you've got to listen really carefully. She told me to repeat the message about 20 times. Toll laughed. "Only 20? You got it easy. Did you have to spell it out too?" "No, but she said to make sure you learn the whole thing by heart." "Go," said Toll, listening intently as his brother spoke the message to him slowly, over and over. "Got it," said Toll, grinning. "Let's eat." "Toll!" cried Nell. "And Jax!" yelled Tilly, giving Jax a big hug. "Come in," said Nell. "I have so much food." While they stuffed their faces, Solo told everyone all about his adventure under the ground. "Can we tell you about ours later?" asked Toll. "I think I need a rest." "Me too," said Jax. "Can someone please tell Mum and Dad I'm safe? I just want to crash. No worries, said Nell. Finish your food and get some sleep. But then we've got to visit the kids in the tunnels. Nell nodded. Oh, sorry. But then we've got to visit the kids in the tunnels, said. Okay, I think that just needs to be Nell saying that. But then we've got to visit the kids in the tunnels. They left an urgent message. They left an urgent message in our letterbox. Solo added, they're pleading for us to meet them at 11 tonight, so things must be getting desperate. I wish they'd never run away from here, said Nell. If only they could have trusted us. They can't, said Solo. Not yet. Nell nodded. What's happening tonight? She asked. Well, last night they tried to rescue Dodge's little sister from Isla's boarding school, said Solo. I was supposed to help, but I ended up on a train to Again. A train to where? Asked Tilly. Never mind, said Solo. I'll explain later. What time are you heading off? Asked Jax. Soon, said Solo. Quick, go and have a power nap.